All right, what is up, my peaceful people? How you doing? Sending some warm, beautiful, good vibes your way. Coming in from Bali, chilling poolside at my villa. Thought I'd check in with you for a second and let you in on some exciting news that is about to change. Now, there's a directional change that is happening here, and I thought, there's some of you that have been really watching all my videos, and I'm so appreciative, and I'm sending you such warm vibes. Really appreciate that you've been here for the entire journey. You seen me at the beginning of me trying to express my messaging, talking to camera, and also living in the van. And you've seen the transformational journey that has happened. And I was living in a van, and now I'm living in this, and life's a lot different now, and in such a positive way. I'm so happy and grateful for the journey, and more importantly, I'm so happy and grateful that I documented the journey and brought you along the way. Now, the videos that I've been making for the last 170 videos, give or take, on YouTube, and I don't even know how many on Instagram, and I don't even know how many videos I've made for other people, but I'm definitely at 500 plus videos, and it's starting to pay off. But this is why I wanted to track this journey, is to share this with you and show you, this is what it's taken to get me to where I am right now. And you're not always going to have it all in a line, and it's definitely not going to always look great. But, with enough faith and diligence and hard work and, heading towards what it is you want, eventually, you're going to get what you want. And that's what's happening for me here in 2021. So what I've done is I've aligned myself with a mentor. So there's this saying that the fastest way to shorten your learning curve is to get a mentor. And what that does is allows you to at least get way further ahead in your learning curve than you could on your own. Hence what you've seen me with my YouTube videos. I think it wasn't until I was thinking about this the other day. It wasn't until a year and a half till I had at least some feedback on my videos. I was just doing it, and I think to what I'm understanding now and who I'm around now and how I was in the dark. And I'm just blogging, I guess you could say vlogging right now in this moment. I'm not putting the energy that I've been putting to all the other projects that, got a lot going on right now. So eventually everything will shift, and you'll see the production value go up in these YouTube videos. You'll see the quality go up. You'll see my articulation increase. You'll see my ability to be on camera is just skyrocketing due to the people I'm around and the situations I'm around. And that segues me into expressing the exciting news. So I've aligned myself with a mentor, a social media strategist. He's essentially a brand expert. And what he does is he helps people build soul-aligned brands, personal brands on Instagram and on various different platforms to get your message out. And he's looking at building out the team. So, him and I are just on alignment, and our hearts in a similar place. And he actually is on the breaking edge of being like the new trend with conscious influencers. So yeah, it's just a really great opportunity. And so what we've done is we're creating a new Instagram for myself, and it's called Transformational Superhero. Say it again. Transformational Superhero. Yeah, go in and check me out on Instagram. We've just did our first cacao ceremony and post last night. And the reason I want you to come over there onto Instagram is I want you to witness the growth that's going to happen here, and the kind of impact and influence that's going to start to shift, and me really stepping into that, embodying that person, that transformational superhero. As you've seen, I've gone through quite extensive inner work to get to where I am now. And now I get to transmute that message effectively and in a nice manner, and gonna get in front of a lot of eyeballs. And so it's cool if you could see the beginning of the growth. And some of you guys have been following me from a long time, so I love you to come over there and check me out over there and watch the journey on there, because that's going to be a really fun journey for 2021. But I should mention something. Yeah. So it's not just me behind it. There's a lot of brains behind this platform. So this is something I didn't understand at the beginning, getting onto social media and how all this stuff works. It's like we look at things for face value and think, oh, they're just that, or that's how they must do it, or they must just have something different that I don't have, or an it factor. And it's not the case, actually. They've had the right people around them. They've had help around them. They've been in the right place at the right time. They've also been diligent in their practices too, in a lot of extra factors than them just being successful on social media. From what I'm learning, it is a deep, deep rabbit hole to be successful on social media. So it doesn't just take a six pack or a nice looking butt to get successful on Instagram or on any of these social media platforms. There's a lot of hacks and behind the scenes in order to keep attention, the coloring, the design, all these factors. So I have my girlfriend Molly, who is running the DMing and the reaching out on it, the posting and the captions. Then I've got my mentor and business partner Omar, who is the strategist behind it. So he's running all the strategy in order to grow a brand, and definitely just following his line of work and what he does. He's got an influencer school that helps people grow their brand. So I'm following his lead on that. Then we've got a virtual assistant who actually does all the commenting and reaching out for me. And then you've got me, who's in charge of the content and doing all the stories, which is why also I'd enjoy you to join me on that journey, because you can get a more in-depth look at how does my day-to-day look, and ideally getting some insights and some different ways of thinking and different insights on your day, because I'm a bit more personal on I'm learning stories. So that's going to be something I'm going to step up a lot this year. And lives is another one I'm going to step up on this year. But I made a decision on Sunday in my mind, and my online mentor has taught me success is a decision away. So I'm deciding that this year is my year that I will transform on social media, and you're going to see my numbers just go really fast, really high, and it's going to be an amazing year. And I would love you to join me on this journey. So if you feel called, I'd love you to, and appreciate you jumping on over to Instagram, giving me a follow, and someone will give you a like back. It's not going to be me probably, but that's okay. We got a team of people running the thing, so I really appreciate it. And one of the joys, I knew I had to hold out for a reason, because part of my journey with social media is like I love producing, but I don't really like to consume content too much, but I love producing it. There's distinct people I like to consume, but not very many people I like to consume their content, especially on Instagram. I don't really work well on Instagram. So I've aligned myself in a way, and the wait was well worth it, to where I just get to produce, and all the reach out and all that stuff is done for me. But you gotta understand, we're in a heart-centered team. So everyone is in alignment, and that's why it's working so effortlessly. And so I just wanted to take this moment to share this with you, and share the exciting news. So I'll see you over on Transformational Superhero. Take care. Have a beautiful day from Bali.